These two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now, here's George. After Luka Doncic's miss, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The three.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without foul. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's James. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Right side, Williams. No good on the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Buries it from three-point range.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's George. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander from beyond the arc and then some.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Hayes finds Hachimura. Here's James. Fires away from way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. They're trailing by 6. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. They trail by 1. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Here's James. And they'll get another chance. Out to Doncic. Over Williams. And that one's good. James. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Good on the triple.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Yep, that one goes in there. 12 points for him.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. For three, Holmgren. No good on that one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. That quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Holmgren in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
LeBron kicks to Hayes. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Hayes. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the Logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And Williams drops them both. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
LeBron passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times, that's a nice dime from the King.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Drops in the tray.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's the triple. Holmgren can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williams for 3. They grab their own miss. Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander spins, tries again, and he connects with the jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
James kicks to Goodwin. James, the pass to Goodwin. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Williams. LeBron, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
The Thunder leading by 4. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range.
Oh, Clark, he just rocked the rim!
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Reeves. Defended by Dort. There's the pick. Here's Goodwin. Sinks the three-pointer. Goodwin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you can fire three of your own. Boom.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
James against Caruso. And the three off target. The Lakers trail. James fires from way outside. Los Angeles with another miss. The Thunder shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Caruso. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Alex Caruso.
And the Thunder lead by 2. Caruso with the steal. It'll count. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder up 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So for the Lakers right now, Alex Len out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Vincent, then it's Goodwin, and it's James in at the small forward position. Len finds Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with the screen. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. There's Williams. Missed inside. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Goodwin. To the middle. With some arc. Kicks it out to James. Shoots over Caruso. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Nice shot by James. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, but good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And the Lakers get it back. Another shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First 2 fouls.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Vincent, covered by Mitchell. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Goodwin. A 3-ball. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Caruso. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Goodwin. Williams, a screen on James. Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. Lakers trail by 3. It's tipped. And here's James outside. Again, James missing. The Thunder have gone only 1 of 6 in the third quarter. Not how they pitched at the half start. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. 1:52 left to play here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thunder foul.
Williams is checked in for Hartenstein.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 6.
Vincent finds Land. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Caruso. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:04 left to play in the third. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. James has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For the lead, Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 6. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Offensive rebound to the left wing. Vincent the pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's James outside. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Joe. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Chang in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's LeBron outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Reeves against Dort. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Reeves.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 4 for the finish. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Offensive rebound. Doncic kicks to LeBron. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he lays it straight in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Hachimura with a screen on Williams. No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Hachimura against Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Reeves outside. Pass to LeBron. They get it back. Doncic kicks to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
For 3.
Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. And that one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
LeBron going to work inside.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Lakers.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Hayes finds Reeves. Hayes, it's good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now James. From deep three-point territory. No good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and
but eventually I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm a medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice in the mid, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out
Take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Bol in at center. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Now here's Booker. Beal outside. Going inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Durant for 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Beal. O'Neal with it. Working on Williams. O'Neal misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The putback. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Booker. Durant against Dort. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Can't cash it in from close range. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the basket by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
From deep, Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Hits the three-pointer.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
For 3, Durant. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create the star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Holmgren missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Dort. 1:02 left in the first quarter. The Suns lead by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Don't you love the confidence of Bradley Beal? In rhythm, in the catch-and-shoot game, so good.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Nifty move on the take. Durant against Williams. Three-pointer. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here's Durant. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Richards. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Bradley Beal has been leading. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Pass to Beal. Back to Jones. Beal outside. Now Jones. Dort defending. Shot clock at 6. Richards inside. Working on Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Thunder trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Dunn. Back to Jones, to the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Beal, the pass to Richards. On the wing, Durant. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 8. With the floater. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball.
Oh, up top for the lob to Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Durant's shot is off. Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Durant. Fires for 3. That shot, no good. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
No, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Dort. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. And now the Suns fast break. And stolen by Holmgren. 1:07 left to play in the second quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Allen. The Suns lead by 4. Booker surveying the D. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 12 points for him. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Allen inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Allen, the pass to Booker. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got 9.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Holmgren inside. He's against O'Neal. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Booker. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And credit him for understanding the situation.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the floor for Phoenix, Royce O'Neal is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Booker in at the point. Outside Booker. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Count the basket. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Pass to Allen. Inside. And here they go on a a free run to the bucket. It's good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That puts him in the lead. Caruso's got 5 now. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Oklahoma City now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Booker, the pass to Allen. Up top, O'Neal. And here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And Booker, cash on the 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Lee on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Lee, the pass to Bowl. And finished off by Bowl.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Wallace. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. When you look back at the history of the league, Boris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, the big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
O'Neal passes to Bowl and finished off by Bowl.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And here's Caruso outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Takes him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Allen. And here's Caruso outside. The 3 from Holmgren. Offensive board. Left side Joe. There's the 3. The shot misses. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. 3-point lead. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
The 3 from Holmgren. Doesn't go for him.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Oh, KD going to work from deep.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Pass to Holmgren. They need this. That doesn't go either for Holmgren. In transition, here come the Suns. Durant's shot is off. Caruso outside. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Dort for 3. Pure from three-point range.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here. When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Allen finds Durant. Launches a 3. That's good from Allen on the assist from Durant. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Suns lead by 6. Durant with the bucket.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Dunn. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. That evens the score. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Allen. Dunn outside. Up top, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Over Williams. No good again that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. The whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. A different look for Phoenix. Bowl, he's checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Allen. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Durant with a screen on Dort. Booker on the take. Crafty move. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Off target with the 3. For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They've led by as much as 10.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Dort for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He wants the ball. Has a flair for the dramatic. Unfazed in big situations.
Booker against Dort. Booker, the pass to Bowl. On the wing, Durant. Williams defending. Bowl. Back to Durant. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 2-point game. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Bull grabs the board. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
point tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Bol. And it's done in at the small forward position. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Booker. Outside, Beal. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And here is Goodwin after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. The shake. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Goes up again. Back to Reeves. Lock at 6. Hachimura with a screen on Beal. Goodwin finds Hachimura up high to stop the alley-oop.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
No good from Durant.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Durant, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer. Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Reeves against Booker. Hayes dishes to Goodwin. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Booker kicks to KD. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 5. The tray. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Hayes. LeBron's got 5.
James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode, locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks.
Man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one of them.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Suns. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn.
Substitution.
With 3, Booker, a rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Reeves kept alive. For the three, it's good from long range. Goodwin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The drive by James. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
What is going on right now?
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, all. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And, guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
On the court for the Suns, Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Devin Booker in for Beal. And they pick up 2.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Richards. O'Neal wide open. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
From deep. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Allen, that's good.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Lakers leading by 13. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Goodwin. The Suns getting the bucket. Hayes the pass to Reeves. They set the screen. Lakers working the ball around now. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Alex Len's checked in for Hayes. Knack comes in for Rui Hachimura. James checked in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. And then for Phoenix, Bowl, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Lakers leading by 13. The three for Doncic. And Bowl pulls it down.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And the Suns miss again. Tipped away. And stolen by Bowl. For three, Durant. Oh, KD buries the three.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
To the inside. Stolen by Durant. Bowl against Len. Bowl kicks to KD. And stolen by James. From downtown. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Deflects the pass. It's tipped. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Bowl. And the dunk by Bowl.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Doncic kicks to left. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's KD. KD, so efficient in there.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Jones against Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Fires from way outside. They get the rebound. Pass to Jones. And they recover it. Down low. Here's Bowl. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Bowl nails both of them. 7 seconds left here in the second. LeBron gathering speed. Off target at the rim. That one doesn't go. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alex Len. Then it's James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The shot by Len, wide open. Off target on the 15-footer. Suns trail by 6. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. Who imagines that might be discussed at halftime? That's going to be on the film.
Beal gets a wide-open look. A miss that time would have put him up.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Doncic outside.
Devin Booker.
Doncic with the strong move inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Plumlee back to Booker for the tie. Cranes the three-pointer. Booker's got 11.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Pick by Finney-Smith to the paint. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got his second basket.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Plumlee, the pass to Booker. Back to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Shoots over Doncic. Plumlee, no luck. The Lakers in the lead. Picked by Finney-Smith. LeBron passes to Finney-Smith. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Vincent. Down low. And the dunk by Lamb.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For Phoenix, they've gone 6-9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Beal. It's up a 3. They get it back. It's good on the putback. Dunn's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Vincent's shot is good.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And a deep 3 from Booker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. James connects from deep.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
And Booker kicks to Dunn. Booker outside. There's the drive. Count that bucket. Booker's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. 2K Sports back in. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Jones is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Richards in at the center position. To the inside. Here's Jones. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Reeves against Jones. Fires from deep. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. And the Lakers lead by 1.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. And then for Phoenix, Bull. He's checked in for Nick Richards. O'Neal comes in for Grayson Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. They get it again. Here's Hachimura. Jacks up a 3. Tries it again. No good from Finney-Smith. Suns trailing. Beal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. Reeves tries in. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Strong finish inside from Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Durant against James. Down low. And stolen by Booker. Pushing it up. Durant, the pass to Bull. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Booker pass the Bull.
2 minutes.
Booker in the post. He's defended by Reeves. Bull finds KD. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Now, here's Bull. For 3, Durant connects from 3-point range. KD's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the paint. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Pass to Hachimura. James against KD. And Hayes kicks to James. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And now the Suns, a fast break. And here's KD for 3. Cans the 3.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Hachimura with a screen on Booker. Reeves can't hit. The Suns on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker, no good.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
KD's shot is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Booker dishes to Bull. Sweet move, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hot. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna
In tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And shot on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level of his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Here's Hartenstein, and he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Williams kicks to Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. From deep three-point territory. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Doncic against Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. He has 7.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Hayes, no good. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers trail by 6. The 3 for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
The Lakers shooting in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Pass to LeBron. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Misses the layup. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron passes to Reeves. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Holmgren kicks to Dort. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Los Angeles ball.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Doncic feeling it out. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
It's stolen by Dort. The kick out to Williams. Dort passes to Holmgren. Launches a 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
From deep LeBron, the Thunder pull it in. Holmgren the pass to Dort. To the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Reeves has got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside, Dort. There's the 3. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Dort. Oklahoma City gets it back. Pass to Holmgren. Goes back up. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
James finds Hayes. Tries a 3. Rebound by Williams. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
From past the arc. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Vincent the pass to LeBron. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Dort on the wing. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's LeBron with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the 3 ball is good. Vincent's got 6 in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 17. For 3, Holmgren, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Here's Vincent. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Caruso looking for an opening. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
James is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Connect. Then there's Len, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. A three-pointer is right on target. Goodwin's got 5 points in the quarter. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Lakers trail by 16. James fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Fades and shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got 5 points so far.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Here's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Shoots the 3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Wallace. Joe with it, working on James. Joe can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Offensive rebound. Goodwin kicks to James. Fades back. Pass to connect. Over Wiggins. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Williams, a screen on James. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-3 run. Wiggins with the block. Here's Caruso. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Lakers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Here's Milton. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 10. The 3. Nailed from three-point land.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Inside. Stolen by Len. Vanderbilt with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Fires the 3. Goodwin kicks to Vanderbilt. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Snatched up. Oklahoma City shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Williams kicks to Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. 22 is their biggest lead.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Len to stop the run, and the dunk by Len.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. From the arc.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Lakers trail by 11. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Knocks down the three ball.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets a very good look and converts. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 11. Hartenstein with the screen on Doncic. Wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder. Doncic passes to Kleba. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Kleba's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in.
Number 11, Jackson Hayes.
The 3 for Doncic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lakers trail by 13. Reeves outside. Out to Doncic. Fires from the wing. And yes, it's good. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
2 minutes remaining in his ball.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hands it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 14. No one near James as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Dort. The kick out to Williams. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Second chance effort. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Good on the triple. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The rebound by James. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, he does everything with intent. Holmgren, not the quickest, but it's hard to get up and block his shot.
Durant for 3. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. For 3, Booker. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside. But fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Now here's Holmgren. Hartenstein passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Got it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Let's go with a 3. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. The kick out to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Suns making a change here. Bowles checked in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Suns trail by 5. In transition, here come the Suns. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you've shared the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Booker. Durant for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. It's Beal on the wing. Still no points. And the Suns miss again.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Dunn. Dort with a steal. On the break. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Dort's got 9.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Hartenstein with a screen on Booker. Williams misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The kick to Durant. Can they get it? And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Dunn, the pass to Bowl. Outside Durant. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow.
What a performance for Lou Dort. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Nick Richards out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Booker in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Here he goes. Outside O'Neal. Second chance effort. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Allen. The kick out to Williams. Williams on the wing. Allen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. For 3. Nice D from Allen.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Gillespie comes in for Beal. And it's Jones in for Booker. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Dort. Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Allen outside. Back to Plumlee. Second chance shot. Allen drives. And he lays it up and in. Allen's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Let's remember, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
A different look for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Dunn in for Allen. Pass to Durant. A deep 3. And the Suns get it back. And the shot goes. Plumlee's got his first basket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention, he can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
What you love about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Jones feels it out. Gillespie passes to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Plumlee a screen. What a throwdown from KD.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A. With teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Bradley Beal comes in for Gillespie. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So both teams making some changes here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Phoenix.
Jones hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. And here's Caruso. On target from range. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Beal outside. Jones against Caruso. Durant, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
There's 37 seconds left in the second. O'Neal pulls it in. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. 8-point game. That's tipped and stolen by Hartenstein. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Wiggins from long range. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc, drops in the 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Alex Caruso, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Durant. Richards with it. He's against Hartenstein. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently, anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft. Oh boy, don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
And here's Caruso outside. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Beal with the drive. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Wiggins. Joe with the ball. Now Caruso, pounded by Beal. Wiggins with a screen on Beal. And here's Caruso outside. Suns trail by 9. And now the Suns fast break. Fires the 3. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Durant. Beal's got 7 points.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
The Suns have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the Suns get another 3.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. Booker with it, pounded by Wiggins. Booker against Wiggins. And Booker with the jam.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. He got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for O'Neal, and it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Pass to Holmgren, down low. And stolen by Bol. For 3, Allen. Bol finds Allen. Back to Bol. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Holmgren against Bol. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Bol hits from deep.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Dort for 3. Drills it from deep. Dort's got 14 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Bol, pass to Allen. There's a screen by Bol. Back to Allen. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 8, Jalen Williams.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Allen. And he lays it up and in. 9 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
From deep, Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Here's Jones. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bol finds Jones. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. And the Suns lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
And he recovers it. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
O'Neal passes to Booker. And stolen by Holmgren. In transition, here they come. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Pass to Williams. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Beal, he's checked in for the Suns. Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Booker defending. The Thunder with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The kick to Durant. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Suns making a change here. Bowles checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
To the inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Durant. Durant owning the inside.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out. You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Shai with a step. Here's Hartenstein, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
From deep 3-point range. Oh, they get a hand on it, and they get it back. From deep, Holmgren. The Suns clear it. Pass to Beal. Bull with it. And here's Beal. Outside for Booker. Now here's Durant. The three ball. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Williams from long range. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Outside Durant. Over Holmgren. Durant, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Booker. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren, guarded by Durant. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots. And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Cash! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Phoenix foul. Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. 14th foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Booker can't get it to go. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Durant, and stolen by Holmgren. Dort, left side. Here's the 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. Misses the shot. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one.
That's the end of
Just
the game.
a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And we can't wait to
And now
see
let's check in with Allie. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back and let me still. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla.
Defense looking for answers. is filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
And now the Lakers starting group. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center. Now Durant. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Durant attacking. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Richards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
Booker the pass to Beal. Drills it from outside.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Hachimura. Pass to LeBron. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. Back to Hachimura. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And coming in as a four-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
The three from KD.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
James finds Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
With three, Booker bangs home the trifecta.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And finished off by Beal.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Hachimura the pass to Reeves. Pass to LeBron. With the teardrop. Done with some nice D.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bottle the shot.
Lakers trail by 3. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the game, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Reeves finds James. Back to Reeves. It's good from about 19 feet. Reeves has got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense. Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Plumlee checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Finney-Smith's checked in. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Some changes for Phoenix. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Dunn.
Grayson Allen.
From deep, James. James with another miss. Phoenix leading by 4. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Booker gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9. The
backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Beal gets a wide open look. They get it back. LeBron outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's sent back by Plumlee. There's Beal with the three. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He witnessed him delivering a series. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vincent in at point.
Powering through contact, Beal with the strong finish.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Jones dishes to Plumlee. Outside, Beal fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried. Beal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. And Los Angeles guys shooting not great, 40% for the game. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Suns.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Up top, Plumlee. Covered by Hayes. There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. Fires the three. And James gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. LeBron's got 7.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
The shot by Beal, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
James jackhammers it down.
You know what he wants? He wants to attack, and then guess what? He wants to attack some more. This man was born to go to the rim.
And Beal kicks to Jones. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Driving the ball. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And the Suns here with a different look. Bol, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Dunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Booker the pass to KD. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Finney-Smith with it. He has yet to score. Reeves can't hit. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And it's Durant missing. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Booker going to work inside.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3-point field
He's
goal.
found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Count it. And the Suns lead by 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
56 seconds left now here in the second. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Booker kicks to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's the triple from Durant.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Vincent, defended by Booker. Vincent, the pass to Reeves. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reeves has got 7 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Reeves finds Vincent. Back to Reeves. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Hachimura. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Sun shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Bowl. And it's Richards in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They get it again. Land against Bowl. 6 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Goodwin, good. Suns trail by 3. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort. Not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Bol. Allen comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Out to the right wing. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns making a switch here. Lumley's checked in. And if you're just joining us, we're playing over a minute here in the third. Scooped up. Second shot opportunity. And Len with the lay-in. Good. Len's got his first points in this one. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Here's Doncic. Doncic powers it home.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Pass to Jones. Durant with it. Kicks it out to Jones. Plumlee trying to break loose. And it's Jones. It's on the assist by KD. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And Doncic gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jones, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be gone.
The shot by Kleba, wide open, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Jones for 3, rejected by Len, and they're moving it up. Here's James. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And you see right there, Ronnie James can attack the rim with force.
And the Suns here with a different look. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Cole comes in for Kevin Durant. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Bradley Beal. Doncic feeling it out. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around him.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jones. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, driving in to the left side wing. Here's Len, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Len's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. Jones against Doncic. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Jones. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Pass to Len. Out to Doncic. 1:05 left in the third. And the dunk by Doncic.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bolt.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that rim.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Durant's checked in for Bolt. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Booker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Len. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleba. James checked in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Goodwin.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Jones.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Jones against Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Lets it go from the wing, and the last second attempt does not go in for it. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bol, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Len's checked in for the Lakers.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Hachimura finds Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good. Suns trail by 4. And Durant, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Doncic against Bol. And stolen by Bol. Goes up. Durant finishing it off in transition.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Lakers have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. A 3. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
LeBron against Booker. A nice shot by LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Huge bucket to take the lead on one of his patented finishes there. Just a couple more of those, and they'll be in the driver's seat as this game goes down the stretch. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by LeBron.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Durant gets the ball. Pass to Booker. Launches from deep. Booker is feeling it from deep range with that one.
When they need points, they do everything possible to give Booker his touches.
2 minutes.
And here's James outside. And again, LeBron missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's KD. O'Neal outside. Pass to Booker. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, just get out of the way.
Durant with 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Bol. And it's done in for Royce O'Neal. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Doncic.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
44 seconds left in the game. Can't hit that one. But a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Team's outside. Into the lane. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
On the wing, Reeves. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he makes good on the wing.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
It's intercepted. Off target with that shot. And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.